轻点儿。
对，有了，听个冲了，水。
都一起的。
好，一起干了，一起跟蛋蛋几个。
Hi, I'm Luna. I live with my family in a small city in southern China. Today is a holiday, and it's also the day before the Dragon Boat Festival. We decided to take a stroll around the neighborhood first and harvest some Chinese bayberries. This will probably be our last harvest of the year. The picking season only lasts about 10 days, so most of the fruits have already been picked by our neighbors, and a few have fallen to the ground. Summer always flies by so fast.
没吃，今天吃，吃到别香了，回家也别人吃，走吧。
看看。轻点儿。
那样可以看水，就那个。看那个花。有点喷我。我这么大岁数，这个喷自己。
A few days ago, I could pick dozens of fruits from a single tree, but now I have to search through several trees just to get that many.
看见没收。
This is a rose of Sharon. I heard it blooms nonstop all summer long.
买好些，买好些，快点！买好就回家了。哎呀，妈，你咋这么费事呢？
We're gonna buy some mugwort now. People hang it on doors during the Dragon Boat Festival. There is a supermarket at the entrance of our
粉色
community.
保时捷。
Right outside our neighborhood gate is a supermarket, with plenty of food stalls along the street. Look, isn't this tiny car adorable? In our town, moms usually drive these little cars to pick up and drop off their kids at school. The facilities here are actually quite complete. There's even a charging station for electric vehicles. This is an open-air mini-market. Usually, elderly grandpas and grandmas from nearby bring the vegetables they grew themselves to sell here.
10块钱的，这个装了不得了。
你不能吃。
哎，10块钱。
你俩不吃吗？我不吃。
这挺好。哎，挺好了，是吧？
是啊。
哎，好来的。
你们他妈吃我不吃。妈，你吃吗？我不吃。不吃啊？
好吃的。还好，还那这个那就下面2.5块。
都一起的。
好，一起干了，一起跟蛋蛋几个。自己走，
找一个大一点的，漂亮一点。
那个漂亮嘞，那个就装那个漂亮嘞，个零的跟零零的不就有？
这个厚一点吧。
找大长一点的。
有长的，都是能大。
这样拿一个。
这个长，这个长。
好了好了，哎，这个好的。
这是啥呀？
哎，好了那个。
这是啥呀？
这个不是，这是别红的，走吧。
白蒿。
养生的。
那别红。
哎，别。
The elderly ladies here are all very friendly.
买点不吃螃蟹呢？那不吃螃蟹呢？
哎，可便宜了，才10块钱一袋。
这面粉还长得好吃了，这面粉。
这10块钱一个。
哎，10块钱一个，别你。
这俩一样的吗？
哎，一样一样。
I finally decided to buy it.
下面那个。这个。
来，就来这个吧。哟。
The elderly lady is telling us how to cook crabs.
아? 추가.
Hanging it on the front door during the Dragon Boat Festival is a tradition in our culture to ward off negative energy and illness. It's a beautiful wish for the whole family's health and safety. And some unique independent shops that only open at night. Funny enough, despite living here for so long, I've never been to them even once. Since moving in with my family, my spending habits have completely changed. I rarely eat out anymore. Most of the time, I just love staying in and cooking at home. On our way back, we ran into that little tabby cat again, the one that meows every single day.
又饿了是不是啊？啊？早上没吃饭是不是？早上没吃饭是不是？快点吃。
Sometimes I think my feeding them is less about providing food and more about the comfort and happiness their unconditional reliance brings to a wandering soul like me. After lunch, I took my mom on the back of my scooter to a larger traditional market to buy bamboo leaves for the rice dumplings. They have everything you need: vegetables, fruits, seafood, spices, and daily essentials. It's always packed with people whenever I visit.
$8块钱一斤啊！
尝尝好吃不好吃？尝尝好吃不好吃
？10块钱一串。
10块，这个卖13块的啊。
This huge bunch of bananas is only about $1.5, which is such a great deal. This is considered a very ancient street in Changshu. Some of the buildings here have a history of over 200 years. Along both sides of this 100-meter-long old street, the sidewalks, bridges, and alleyways are lined with street vendors.
这个东西
这个2块5一包，买3块的人给你2块5，没有了。
行。
给你2块5有啊，本金买出来就算了。
够了。
够了是吧？带着哪一个给你？
I finally found cheap bamboo leaves for Zongzi.
支付宝到账9元，本店每日新鲜直达，上支付宝或返回地点。
这本来卖13，只卖10块，10块的卖8块。
In China, there are seasonal fruits all year round, and right now is the season for melons, peaches, mangoes, and many others.
Yeah. 它这4块多少钱啊？
这10块咋卖的？
啊
10万。
那个老板呢？你拿分了？
这个多少钱？丝瓜？
哦，不讲。
丝瓜多少钱啊？
等闹来卖，给你几个人卖？
给3块吧，卖3块5的。
那等闹嘛，几个人来问？
要几个？
要4、5根吧。
啊。
几个人问？
我要挑嫩一点的。
啊，嫩的这样的好。这样的，10块钱的吧，好吧？
行。
10块钱的吧。这都是好的呀，我一挑的也是好的呀。
你看你这个人。
真好吃哦嘞！那一大浪出这山里还能得了？出来本地没山里买多少这里山？
便宜5块了，不贵吧？13块2跟13块钱，好吧？
我想说一下了，
这是蚊子叮的。
忙死我！
我们家有蚊子，咱哪有好的？
那是个县，人家是做生意，这样的那也这样的，是个个的。
多少钱？
这样的那要
13块1，13块钱。
那要悄悄那是。
在哪儿扫？
做生意肉分生意都是。
不敢要了，肯定是蚊子叮了。
你再帮我烫一个袋儿呗。
现在明明是5十嘞，俺也得个浪难个浪，那过来干脆就少一点。没怎么样。
Mom was planning to get a haircut. The barber's shop is small, the old-fashioned kind we used to go to when we were little, and a haircut there only costs $1.5 all along.
啊？
Low as the price is, the haircut turns out really nice. I decided that to save some money, I'm going to get my hair cut here next time too. Looking at this bird, I feel so sorry for it. Why do humans keep it trapped in such a tiny cage? Peaches have just come into season, so they're a little pricey.
买2个是多少？
哎呀，你多买几个吧，买个3、4斤。
买2个。
我不吃，就给他吃嘛。好了好了，够了。你别买大的，挑大的，挑小的。
3个就行。
那个蜜桃要吗？跟它一样的价钱。
这样是3个。
其他的不要了是吧？
对。啊好，给。
The first thing I did when I got home was hang the mugwort on the door. Then I cut open a watermelon. This is my first time eating a yellow watermelon. To be honest, I don't think it's as sweet as the red ones, but the color is definitely novel and fun. Next up is the main event, making the rice dumplings, or Zongzi. First, I soak the glutinous rice, and then prepare the plump honey dates. Some people like to stuff theirs with meat or salted egg yolk, but this year, we want something light and clean, so we are only making the most traditional sweet date Zongzi. Just boil it for another hour, then it's ready to eat. When I used to live alone, my life was a bit disorganized, and holidays felt no different from any ordinary day. I would even forget about them completely. But ever since I moved in with my family, every single festival has been celebrated with so much care and warmth. I've come to realize that this sense of ritual is actually a form of deep care given by your family.